When I first saw this garden, there was absolutely no color in it. Although the goal was a traditional English garden, it was beyond the point where the delphiniums, the lupins, the foxgloves had bloomed, and at this point there was just foliage and not much happening of interest. The solution was to create a mixed border, which would contain shrubs, perennials, and annuals that would give the colors and textures that would last all season long. To create a mixed garden is to create 3 tiers. A tier of short growing plants along the front. The middle section has plants normally 12 to 24 inches or so tall, and back along the fence, anything 24 inches or taller. We started with planting a few shrubs and roses, which would give us color at different times during the summer, and then we put in our favorite perennials. Some of the ones that are highest performing for us here are Becky Shasta daisies, which are large, white, and long blooming in midsummer. The Coreopsis Zagreb, which is very long blooming and shorter, but spreads quickly into nice thick masses and produces a sharp color. And the Gaillardia, which is a very long blooming, mid-sized plant, which can either be used in the front or the middle of the border, along with other cone flowers in orange, pink, and then we add some annuals to give us color all summer long, which can either be tall, like Cosmos, short, like Verbena, or intermediate ones, like the Lantanas. Looking from a distance at a garden like this, you don't want to see one plant. You want to see a large mass producing a lot of color. Therefore, we tried to plant in groups of 5, 7, or 9. This gives this large mass as if it's one giant plant, although it's many plants growing together. One of the greatest challenges to this garden was that half of the garden is in hot sun and the other half is in a fairly deep shade. The sunny border is easy to have color at all times, but in the shady border we found it a little more difficult to keep color going since our choice of plants was limited. Therefore, we went into some nice foliage plants like caladiums and large leaf ligularias, which will give us some texture, as well as some high performance color plants like Torrenia, Riger begonias, and New Guinean patience. Now we find the shady part of the border is as strong as the sunny part of the border. The tall shady plants, such as an acanthus, which is really spectacular, is something that just makes everyone's eyes move to that point and sets off the shady part of the border. We now have a border that has color from May till October. Things move in and out of bloom, colors, textures, birds, hummingbirds. It's enjoyable to be here, enjoyable to watch.